welcome the second annual Intown Jewish Academy Hanukkah Jewelry Workshop and our first hybrid. Thank you all for coming in person, for joining us online all over the country. Very exciting, launching the Hanukkah season, and special honorary guest, our Lamaka. I think he's resting. Later, he'll do another dance. Okay. Beautiful. So last year, for those of us who joined us last year, we did a very colorful theme, bracelets, the suffignat, you know, the donuts, all these different types of colors. This time we're doing a little more reflective on the, you know, the inspirational symbols of the Hanukkah season. And so we're doing a beautiful combo set. So I'm wearing the necklace, it's Menorah in the window, and a beautiful coordinating bracelet with a dreidel and blue pearl gemstones. I described in the handout the properties of the blue pearl, which are very, very inspiring as well. And I wanted to also show you, you know, the real way that the menorah in the window really signifies Hanukkah. So this is actually, this year I've noticed there's a really lot of nice Hanukkah decorations and accessories, really interesting and meaningful at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. And I couldn't resist this because this is exactly the theme of our set today. It's a house and the menorah there right in the window. And we can see, we'll read on our handout why this is significant, and a very gorgeous crystal dreidel, which is very elegant and inspirational as well. And that, of course, will inspire our bracelet. So as you know, we always do some nice Kabbalah inspiration and talk. So if you will look at the handout, please. It describes the significance of why we have the menorah in the window, the Kabbalah of the menorah. Okay, would somebody like to read that, please? The paragraph in here in person or online? Sarah, would you like to read that?
Yes.
Okay, thank
sure. The ideal place for the menorah, where it was placed in the Talmudic times, is at the front door of the home facing the street. However, the harsh realities of the diaspora, both socio-political and meteorological, forced the menorah indoors, and the custom developed in some communities to put it on the windowsill instead. Yet another widespread tradition, followed also by the Chabad Rebbe's and therefore the Chabad Hasidim, is to put it by an interior door. The commandment to publicize the miracle of Hanukkah demands that we light our menorahs in a place visible to passers-by, and at a time not so late that no one will be found in the streets to see them.
Excellent, thank you. And that is why also Chabad has the tradition of lighting the public menorahs all over the city, you know, in all the cities. So we want to share the light of Hanukkah throughout the city and throughout the world. And what's really neat about our necklace that we're doing, the pendant actually is a menorah in the window. So you will be able to wear your own beautiful menorah in the window yourself. Okay, excellent. That gives a little bit of inspiration on the necklace, but as usual, we're going to start with the bracelet because, you know, working with the beads is the fun part. And we'll talk about the dreidel aspect of the bracelet a little later, but why don't we just start on our fun stuff of making jewelry? Excellent, excellent. So you have the blue pearl gemstone beads. You have antique silver spacer beads. You have a dreidel charm, and you have a connector, and you have your elastic cord. Now, who remembers the most, well, the foundational lesson of working with beads? Who can remind us?
Something falls in left, and something falls in right.
Right, that's the first step. Yes, good. It's keep track of your beads. Because they have a habit of wanting to run away on their own. Right. So, yes, that's one of the little challenges of working with the beads. So pay attention that you keep the beads in sight at all times. Okay. Another thing I wanted to mention before we start beading, I know some of you who are already pros at this may want to start like beading a little bit quicker than we're going. I just wanted to point out one thing about that there's a little typo on line 5 of the step-by-step bracelet directions. It should say, number 5 should say string 5 spacer beads instead of 4 spacer beads. Okay, but it's not a big deal, but just wanted to point that out to you. Okay, can you remind us then of how we start beading?
Well, I don't remember exactly
Okay,
the cats.
okay, yeah, if we can, we start beading from right to left, because in Kabbalah traditions, the right is the powerful side. Okay, so you take your cord, your elastic cord, and as the instructions say, okay, first, actually, we want to attach the charm, so we have that ready when we get to that. So before we take up the cord, please get your dreidel charm and the connector, which is a round, we call it a jump ring, and this version is split ring, which means you can open it without any tools, without any jewelry tools. You open it in the same way that you open a key ring. So putting this charm on inside the split ring is as straightforward as putting a key in a key ring. So some jump rings, they're like, instead of having the double row of material, it'll be like one single row, and then you have to open and close with pliers, with jewelry pliers. So making this as tool-free as possible. Yeah, it's the only thing you gotta be careful on your manicure. Yeah. Okay.
I can never use these tools.
Well, you have tools at home, right?
Well, I did bring something.
Okay, good. You're always prepared. Okay, so we're gonna, after we connect that, we just put that to the side and save that until we get to the charm, adding the charm to the bracelet. I knew you could. So now, the miracle of Hanukkah jewelry. So take your cord, please, your elastic cord. And start stringing the beads from right to left. And simply, as indicated in the instructions, yes, first put the little silver spacer bead and then a gemstone bead. Yes.
The silver goes first.
Yes. So that's going to end up with the nice pattern, the nice decorative pattern. So while you're doing that, yeah, I'll tell you about the gemstone beads, which are very exciting and really reflects the whole idea of the menorah in the window and the nighttime and the shining and the flames and the nice night sky. So they're called blue pearls, and they have a stormy color with flecks of black and brilliant flashes of blue. They also have a vibrant glossy polish, which emphasizes the flash of the stone. Its technical name is larvikite, which is a silvery gray feldspar mixture with opalescent flashes of bright blue. And it's named after the town in Norway where it is found. It's an indigenous rock, Larvik, Norway. and it includes multiple different types of stones, and its distinctive flash that mirrors the night sky is known as labradorescence. So it's a very elegant stone, which reflects how the elegance of the menorah in the window is going to shine out in the nighttime sky. And you will be shining yourself when you're wearing this beautiful dreidel bracelet with blue pearl. Excellent. Okay, so then you see the instructions. It says you'll do, after you put the first spacer bead, then the gemstone bead, you repeat that 8 times. And that should bring you to the middle of the bracelet.
And where are these stones from?
The rocks are found, the stone originates from Norway.
Nice. Nordic stones,
Yes.
the land of the Great Lakes,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
right?
Right.
Or something.
Okay. But you can see that the it really mirrors the sky. It's, and see, when they're all strung together, you know, each one is unique. So you really have the idea of the glittering stars in the sky and the menorah lights shining. Okay, so is everyone making headway?
By the way, I just want to, I've done this before. I'm not doing this one because we all spoke before, but I've done this before, and I've been at the end of last step
Right.
when my string just opened up, all of the, so I've been there. But you start again.
You start again, right? And the second time it goes easier, quicker,
Yeah.
right? Because you know,
And then you don't drop. So-
right, right.
So, it's a should be 8 different beats, right?
So it'll be 9 sets altogether. Yeah,
Nine.
yes. So you're doing good. Just keep on.
No, I'm just trying to understand. What the beats.
We're starting with, it'll be 9 altogether. Yes.
The dreidel will be in the middle.
Yes, the dreidel is going to be in the middle.
So 5 and 5. Oh, you said 4.
So
I'm trying to figure out. You already got to the middle? No, you said 5, right?
right, 8.
You got your dreidel.
Yes.
Oh.
Doesn't, we can do it whichever way it comes. Honestly, whichever way it actually. There's not much action. This is when I don't want to. Yeah.
So what we want to do is string all together to begin. We start on the right side. We want to string 9 sets. So the set of bead and spacer. So you started with a spacer, a silver spacer, and then you did a bead. And that means 1 set. And then you're going to add on 8 sets after that. And that'll bring us to the middle of the bracelet. And once we get there, then we'll do the next step. And remember, this is meditative by trying to put the cord in the little hole.
It's more concentrated than meditative.
Okay.
So are we stringing 8 or 9?
9 sets. Yes.
Thanks.
It's 8 plus a shamash.
Right.
Oh, I got it.
Right.
Down.
No, I'll be doing 7 sets.
I have some extra
Yeah, we have
beads.
some extra.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to that part yet, but thank you for the offer, so.
We got you
Let me see if I
covered.
can get past 2.
Trust me, I-
Yeah. But you have to put.
Yeah, you know, you have to have more concentration for the small spacer bead, right?
Yeah.
Than the,
Donna got the extra small hole one, so that it makes it. more-
because we're advanced now.
That's right.
But you know, I mean,
Gonna get
this is what gives it, of course, it's, you know, that's the beauty in the work, because the additional challenge and work is what makes the bracelet more beautiful.
Especially if you've done so many before.
Right.
That can be a challenge.
Yes, exactly. So we're getting towards the 9 sets. Okay, excellent, excellent. All right, almost there. Beautiful. And you've also noticed like the blue pearl kind of reflects also the colors of the Hanukkah bag. So it's a traditional type of Hanukkah color. So on the handout, you can see the picture of a part of the bracelet where, you know, it shows you the spacer, then the bead, then the spacer, then the bead.
Literally, it's like, they have their way of finding the floor, I think.
Beautiful, perfect, yeah. Yep. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hi, Ari. Ari, aren't you making one?
No, not tonight, because we're all maxed out on kits, which is good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, we're just, everyone's just about
Oh,
that.
I'm not rushing, I'm just asking.
Okay.
Oh, so you
You
first
do
do
first
one
do it.
side. and then-
Yes, right. Yeah. Yeah, because it's in the middle. So you first do one side. Yeah, because you want it symmetrical, you know, yeah. So are we almost ready? 8, okay, one more set. And then we get to start working on the dreidel parts. Oh, to inspire us, I got some Hanukkah karaoke here.
Me down, I see it.
I'm bringing around the dreidel song.
So when we get to the 9, do we stop or keep going?
These guys, they love.
I think we stop
Okay.
for the dreidel.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Okay, so.
Oh, there's another song.
Get them. Sabrina, sing along. Hanukkah karaoke.
You got the microphone.
The microphone goes near me like that. It's just like.
Okay, let's see what the next one the playlist is. Sing along. Online crew.
Yes, it's 4 spacer beads. Is this right? It's 5 and then there's a jar. Oh, okay, I misunderstood. All right, it's 5. So, it's, I see, it's one from the other one and then.
Yeah, that's why I got a little.
Yeah, got it.
Hey, you ready?
Yes.
Oh, so I guess I was right putting 4, Donna. You just pointed out to me. Okay. Oops, sorry. Cut you off there. All right, I think we're ready to add the charm section. Okay, so where you all should be is that you have beaded 9 sets. Again, the pattern was 1 spacer bead, then 1 gemstone bead, and repeat that additional 8 times. So you have 9 sets. And now how the pattern works is we're going to do 5 spacer beads and then the charm and then another 5 spacer beads.
Why not 8? Like in total? Not like 4.
It could be 4 and 4, but I mean, I just felt that it's a nice, the 5 and 5 and the size of the charm just happens to fall very nicely. I tried different combinations and it's just
And it's
falls.
the 5 Maccabees.
There you go. I knew there had to be a reason.
Yes.
How big are
Yes,
the spacer beads? Are they really small?
they're smaller.
They're really small.
Yeah, let me show you. And then a smaller
Oh,
hole.
yeah.
Look, I know, these are even easier to lose.
Oh, those
They're
are.
Yes, the spacer beads are
Oh my
breaking down
gosh.
my ego to let me know I really maybe should invest in some bifocals.
Yeah,
They're really small.
These spacer beads, I feel like.
don't have a lot of
are-
space.
These are like, this is the real deal.
Ari, you can do it. You can do it.
I thank you for your faith. in me.
They're really small.
So we can honor, so this is definitely an advanced class, so that's good, right?
Definitely.
Yep,
This is great.
thank you.
Put it back in here, right?
Yep, perfect, thank you. Okay, so what we're doing is we're doing 5 spacer beads, then the charm, which you've already attached to the jump ring, correct? Not yet, okay.
Easy.
After the 5, you put a bead.
No, you put
After the 5.
a 5 charm, 5, then a bead, yes. Yeah, okay, after the second 5.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right. And then a bead after the second.
right, so you do 5 spacer beads, then the charm which you've attached to the jump ring, then 5 spacer beads, and then you start the reverse. You, a bead and a spacer bead, a bead and a spacer bead, a bead and a spacer bead. It's all about symmetry. It's all about symmetry. Yes, and balance. So this is what also helps us be centered, because we're not only creating something with nice, sophisticated balance, but we'll be wearing it. So to help us be balanced and centered. Yes. And that's the thing about making your own jewelry, besides of the Jewish inspiration, that you know it's your own creation and you're wearing it close to your soul. So it's a beautiful thing. Yes.
Thank you so much, Donna.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ta-da!
Look, Joy, you're always the first one.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh, it's already done.
Good job, as usual.
Without bifocals.
Exactly.
I know. I mean, and fighting the floor magnet, I seem to have a magic floor magnet for spacers at my house too.
Yes.
As long as nothing bounces when it hits the floor, as long as it
Right.
stays, then you can find it.
Or doesn't go down the heat register.
I have another one. But
Did we lose the spacer?
Yeah.
no, the connector.
Oh, the ring. What does it look like? See?
This.
Oh, yeah, here we go. We got plenty.
I got.
Yeah, no way, there's no way. It's way too small. How do you connect it? You just.
Yeah, like a key ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Donna has some tools.
Oh, Donna has tools?
Yes, if she can help you.
You want to use some, you want to use a tool?
Yeah, because I can.
Yeah. She'll help open it.
Look
Yeah.
at my nail.
Good job. Yeah, looks
No,
good,
no,
Charna. Everyone making continued headway? Nice. You feel like once you pass the charm section, the middle section,
Donna, thank you for sharing your tools. Sharing is caring.
yeah,
Look at that.
she was, her and Fred were in the business.
That's right.
Yes.
Forgot about that. Don, I forgot you were in the business.
Yeah, sticky nail in it.
Oh,
Okay,
who knew?
spread it a little bit.
Dropped one. Where'd it go?
Now, don't close the bracelet until we all get there. So I want to give you specific tips on that.
Even large key rings, they have to get open are.
Oh, I can never get those. open. I have the-
Key rings are tough.
Able to do that.
Like, yeah.
I got to do both mine.
Nice.
I'll come around and take another look. And in the meantime, maybe another performance of the Hanukkah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Intermission.
It's a hoot.
Lama Nakila, he's saying.
I feel like that's so appropriate.
Right. And he's wearing the right colors. And the end is a nice little flare. Okay, so you got that?
Yes.
Nice, thank you, Donna.
Very
Thank you
well.
so much.
Okay. Yeah, I see a lot of you have gotten to the end of your meeting. Very good. Take your time, Donna. No rush. I'll help you, don't worry. Looking good.
I think this is it.
A lot of you are, you know, just in there, so. So I just want to get like, you know, another core part of the bead jewelry. When you're making it, we've all learned the lesson of try not to lose the beads, right? Now, the other thing, yes. The other thing is to, once you have your bracelet, and it doesn't matter if you buy a beaded bracelet, it's very important to, you know, to care for it the right way, right? So putting it on and off is, you know, is also a certain technique. So you want to minimize as much as possible the stress and strain on the cord. So, you know, some people just open their hand and go like this, and you want to make it as easy as possible. So what you do is you keep your hand, your palm, like as flat as possible, but just with your knuckles just a tiny bit raised, and your thumb under your three fingers and your pinky finger under, to really make it as tight as possible. And then you gently roll the bracelet on. And then you'll gently roll it off. This is going to help you extend the wear of the bracelet. And now in this charm, it has like a top and bottom or front and back. So to put it on so that the charm falls the right way, what you want to do is actually put it on with the charm the right way.
That's beautiful, Donna.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Beautiful. Okay, so now most of you have 9 sets of spacer bead and gemstone bead, and then 5 spacer beads and the charm, the dreidel charm on the connector, on the jump ring, and then 5 more spacer beads, and then the gemstone spacer bead 9 times. So it's sized this way to fit an average woman's wrist. I consider myself having an average size woman's wrist. So, but you know, some people like it looser, some people have thinner wrists, et cetera, et cetera. So what we do to try and see how it's going to fit us, and again, this point is this we really have to be attentive, because this is what Rabbi Ira is saying. When he got to this point is when all the beads rolled off. So if you want to try and fit it before you, if you want to think of maybe adding some more beads, you can. So the instructions are on the printout. So you hold the 2 sides of the string very tightly together so that the beads are as close, you know, the beads from each side, the right side and the left side of the cord are next to each other, so you can mimic what'll be on your wrist. And very carefully roll it gently on your wrist. So you see, you have to be careful because it's not closed yet. And if it feels like the right size, then we'll close it. If you feel like you want it slightly bigger, then you can add another set of spacer and gemstone.
I'm not gonna risk it, I'll just lose weight in my.
There you go, see? That's a motivation. Okay, so are we ready to, okay, so before you tie it, so again, to help to preserve, you know, the duration of the bracelet, before we close it, again, hold the 2 sides tight of the cord, the right one, and gently pull, so you have a little give in the elastic, because that's going to help you when you put it on. Just pull it gently, very gently. Not too much, just gently. So this way you'll have some more give when you know, gently pushing it on your wrist and gently pushing it off. Once you've done that, then it's time to actually finish the bracelet, tie it. And it's simple, straightforward. We just make a knot. Start with 1 knot. What I recommend is you hold the cord in each hand, 1 side in each hand, and you put the cord underneath the other side twice. And then slowly but firmly just pull until the 2 sides are going to come together. Right, so they touch. Yes, so that's a good point, Charna. So you should be having at the end of each cord at this side a spacer. So, and then once you do the first knot and it's falling correctly, then you do another knot. You can do up to 3 total.
Can you repeat the knot process again?
Yes. Okay, so I'll show you 2 as well. So we're holding each cord, each side of the cord in a hand, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so now you take, so I'm right-handed, so I'm taking my right hand with the cord in it, putting it behind the left side with the cord, and then pushing through the left side cord under the right side cord twice.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And that's for the first knot. The second and third knot, you can just do a regular one-time knot. Okay, nice, looking good, looking good.
So Donna, are you also going to go through the Kabbalah of the dreidel? Because I was very interested in what you had in the handout.
Definitely, thank you. And maybe we can get Rabbi Ari to add a few things.
Yes.
Definitely, thank you. Yes, I know. It's much more than simply, playing the dreidel game, spinning the top for gelt, even though that's fun too. But yes, it makes it even more special when we have the insights behind it. And then did you see, look at this beautiful crystal dreidel I have.
Wow. That is beautiful.
Real diamond. Oh, wait.
Very nice.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Thank you. And now, yes, so that's right. And I love this menorah in the window. Okay, to get us in the mood for, yes, for putting on our dreidel bracelet. Let me see. You have the mic. Look at that, we got the finished. Yay! So I have glue here. Okay, nice. You can add a tiny drop of glue and then also have scissors so you can cut off the excess cord. Excellent. Okay, guys, yeah, you can use that.
So where would I put the glue?
You would put the glue right on the knot. Yeah, just a tiny, as little as possible. Yeah, barely there. Barely there. Oh, you should really do it when it's off, but be careful, be careful. Don't do, no, yeah. Right.
It's glued on.
Gentle. Right, keep your hand, yeah, perfect. There you go. Yeah. You can sit down if you're more comfortable.
Oh, no.
You come do this first before I break everything. Better my glass.
You can go, so if you're more comfortable, sit at your spot, so you have your whole workspace. Yeah, just a tiny bit.
Doesn't have to be.
You want to stretch it so that it doesn't get to the other spacer.
That's true. That's why,
So it's a little bit harder.
but just why if you do it minimal, you're right.
Can you help me with my mouth?
Yes.
I'm not advanced.
No. Okay. Next time you'll be
Next time,
advanced.
okay.
Yeah. You just want me to do it for you?
Yeah, if you could, I'll watch.
Okay, excellent.
And I'll learn.
Well, it's a good job that you did.
Mhm.
You want to-
So
Oh, you do it.
the
twice
first
like that.
one, the
Uh-huh.
first one.
So that's okay. Okay.
See, this is one advantage of doing this in person.
Right.
Yeah.
That we can
Yes.
get like customer service.
Yes.
It's harder to do this through Zoom.
Voila.
Now I cut it, and I glue it and cut it.
Yes, and you have your next to Donna, who has her supply as well.
Kind of use.
Struler's glue. Yeah, it says.
And Donna, where do you glue it?
Professional tools of the trade.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes,
Donna,
yes.
Steve had a question.
Okay.
Thanks, Joy. Donna, where do you glue it?
You glue it right on the knot, but the tiniest amount, barely anything.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, and a
Can
clear
can we
glue.
use Elmer's?
No,
Clear glue,
because
clear Elmer's?
if it's clear, I mean, it would be
I do
better-
have clear.
It would, Yeah, I mean, it's not what I
Better?
recommend, but I
Okay,
think it would work. I have the jeweler's glue,
What if
but
you put it like,
I'll look.
put it onto a plate and then pick up with a toothpick? and
that's a
just-
good idea,
just touch it with
yes.
a toothpick.
Yeah, to use, Rabbi Ari's saying, you can put some on a plate, put some glue on a plate and then use a toothpick as an applicator. So to make sure that you have,
Just a little bit.
Just on the knot.
it's not, yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah,
I once glued my fingers together with super glue, so
Yeah.
I never used super glue again. Scared me.
I knew Rabbi Ari was technically minded. I knew it.
That's great. Okay. Beautiful. Wow.
Hey, Joy.
Beautiful. And here's mine. It's like, wait, I'm in the camera. There, you can.
So how's
Oh,
everything?
beautiful. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, I can't.
Where's
not
your
getting
dreidel
the-
charm?
It's there. I'm not
Oh,
getting
okay.
the glue. Yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
Sarah, are you through? Almost.
Yes,
Oh, there you are. Yeah, look at you.
Beautiful.
I have to cut it in.
Yeah, be very careful when you cut the extra cord, not to cut the knot.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we're getting there.
The stones are beautiful.
The
They
stone-
really are. I like them. They're gorgeous.
Thank you, thank you. I know they really reflect the Hanukkah theme.
Yeah.
Yes. And I love the name too, Blue Pearl. Blue Pearl, very lovely, very lovely.
But it looks like labradorite almost.
Yeah, well, I guess
Yes.
that's also probably why it's called labradorescence, the
Oh,
image that, effect that it gives off.
Cool.
Beautiful.
Oh, I see where you describe it, that it's got apatite, olivine, and quartz. So I see. Okay, got it.
Yeah, so that makes it the very unique
Right.
composite,
Yeah,
that it has all the properties of the different stones.
yeah.
And also it has the energies of all the different stones. That's nice.
Yeah.
So by popular demand, meaning Joy, the Kabbalah of the Dreidel. Okay, so Joy, can you please read for us?
Sure.
Okay, we're starting to go in the inspiration now of the Dreidel.
The Maccabees did not dwell on the fact that they were being oppressed and persecuted. They focused on the Gimel that was on the other side of the Shin, and they acted to create a vehicle for a divine miracle. It is vital to remember that whatever letter we seem to be getting at a particular point in life, it's all part of one dreidel. And that dreidel is telling us that miracles happen. We can transform the dark situations of life into the bright light of the Hanukkah menorah. This depends upon our faith in Hashem's plan and our commitment to create a vehicle for the miracle.
Lovely, thank you.
Can I add something about dreidel?
Please, please.
Oh, please.
Quick thought about dreidel. So, the dreidel has four sides, and the way the dreidel works is you spin it, right? And that keeps it upright. There's a beautiful message that what keeps us going is we got to keep on moving in life, right? When we stop moving, I wouldn't say turning around in circles because that might not be the right. We got to be a little loose with this insight, but by keeping moving, we avoid falling down. And when we find ourselves perhaps in that position, we got to pick ourselves back up and keep on moving forward. The more we move, the more we keep on rotating, not in a dizzy way, but in a movement way, right? The more we stay upright.
Nice.
Could I add something?
Absolutely.
I don't know if I read this or it's just coming to me because you were talking about about not losing, not falling down. but I just thought that, you know, the dreidel has 4 sides, the 4 types of Jews. We're all together. And when we act together, we stave off the Syrian
The
Greeks
fall.
who want to do us harm.
Beautiful. Love it. Unity.
Unity, absolutely.
And then there's always, I don't think this is the dreidel. Who wants the mic? This is Hanukkah karaoke. Feel free to join in. Yeah, there's some chorus going, Rabbi. Woohoo, yay. Now, okay, let's see, we have another, don't worry, we still have singing to do. Okay, you got the mic.
Are playing, the candles are burning low. And for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago.
Ooh, okay, I think we still have another. I don't know what this one is. No one knows? It's not
I
a.
cannot name that tune in 5 bars
Right,
or less. Donna.
exactly. Okay, let's let the llama do some work. Let's let the llama do some work. He really shakes it. He shakes his booty. He has a final little twist. Lama Nagila. Woohoo! Nice.
That was so much fun.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we still have a necklace to make, right? No one forgot that, right? Okay, anyone want to make a necklace? Anyone want to make a menorah in the window necklace? Look at you guys. Look at you. That's how I make it easy, right? The team here has practically made the necklaces already. That's why I start with the bracelet first. You know, that's where you got to do the work, right? And then you get the bonus, you know, a beautiful piece, but you know. Nice. Beautiful. So yeah, the chain is stainless steel with a sparkle, so it's not going to tarnish, and it's very elegant, and the perfect length, and the charm, right? So the charm, there's a front and a back, right? The back is flat and the front is more textured with more, you know, it's more like dimensional. So that's what you want to make sure when you put it on, that you have the more dimensional side is facing front. And whenever you wear it, please be prepared to tell the story of the menorah in the window. I think that's very special. Yes, beautiful. And we went over that at the beginning. That. Oh, so has everyone made their necklace? Nice, good. So, yeah, no little holes with that, right? Okay. But it's
Yes, no little holes with
no
that
little
one.
holes.
Woo-hoo.
But well, you gotta do it all, right? We got, you gotta, the perfect balance of all different techniques. Yes, thank you. But, it does take it does take some skill to connect the connector, right? Beautiful. So ladies, I just want to let you know that this set is, to tell you the quality and the value on my e-commerce site, I offer the the set already made for $98. Yeah, so it's a very nice, I'm saying that to let you know that it's a very substantial, quality ensemble. Of course, it has to be to reflect these great inspirations and qualities of the menorah in the window and the Kabbalah of the Dreidel. So it's only fitting that we would wear some nice, elegant jewelry close to our heart, personal adornments, spirituality, carrying with us Judaism and bringing it to the world.
I love it. I love it, Donna.
Thank you.
Beautiful thoughts that you verbalize.
Thank you so much.
Now, your new store, 70 Facets, are you
Yes.
still at Pont City Market? Or are you in Buckhead or where?
So I'm going to be doing a few pop-ups. I can let you ladies know. I can send out, yes, I have the website, always 24/7 e-commerce, but I will definitely, it would be lovely. I'm doing a nice holiday market at the Interlock Hotel. It's a new, no, it's at the Interlock is called Gray Bar Hotel or Draw Bar Hotel,
Where is that, Donna?
Midtown West.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna have a nice display of my collection. I'll be sure to let you ladies know. It would be great to have you come and see the collection. That would be so nice. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
So special.
It's beautiful. Oh, look at you, Sarah.
Everyone been to the
beautiful.
room. Ah,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, everyone's very happy. Everyone's very happy.
We're
Yeah.
having fun at our own online party.
Exactly.
It's really nice.
There you go. Yes, yes.
Put mine on too. Yeah.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Hope to see you ladies in person soon.
I would love to meet you guys in person at some point.
But it's nice that we can be together anyway.
It's
this
very,
way. Very close.
So Eve, are you in Atlanta?
yeah, I'm in Atlanta. I live in Sandy Springs. Where are you?
Gotcha.
Any
Where are you?
questions?
I
Any-
live right by Orve Shalom.
Oh, okay. That's not
Rabbi
far.
Ari.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Let's, first of all, a very special thank you to Dr. Maxey for helping sponsor tonight's jewelry event. Thank you, Dr.
Thank
Maxey.
you, Dr.
And a
Maxey.
very special thank you to Donna, our fearless leader, for conceiving, creating, and facilitating the beautiful
My
workshop. Thank
pleasure,
you,
my
Donna.
pleasure.
Beautiful.
And Rabbi Ari, can you, I just had a question.
Oh, the next jewelry class. We got to do it. We got to get the, all right, well, we have a meeting Monday. We're going
There you
to.
go.
You gotta do it.
By popular demand.
Perfect.
Nice, 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 nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for joining me online.
Thank you. This was great. I
This was
appreciate it. It was
fabulous.
fun. I really
you.
had a great time. And the
Nice.
added bonus of getting to be with Neshi tonight.
Nice. And Mrs. Pfeiffer, Rabbi Ari will be sending you a kit.
By the way, I should
Oh,
mention tomorrow, this is for everybody. Tomorrow, we are having a very special opportunity to make food, to cook food for the women in Rebecca's tent shelter. So this is for women without homes, and there's a shelter in connection with, connected with the Sheretz Israel, a congregation in the neighborhood of Morningside. We're gonna be cooking hot meals for the women in Rebecca's tent. So 12:30 p.m., 12:30 tomorrow afternoon, come in through upstairs if you want to join, and we're gonna be making food. And then at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, we're having a special pre-Yud Kislev evening with Tanya Talks and dinner and wine, and everyone's going to receive a copy, free copy of a brand new edition of a Hebrew English Tanya, 6 p.m. right upstairs. Okay, everyone's invited.
What does it mean, brand new?
So it's hot off the press, a brand new edition. It's got the Hebrew, it's got the English, and it's an Intown Jewish Academy commemorative edition on the cover. You'll see it's really beautiful.
Perfect.
Okay, everyone's invited. All right, thank you all for joining.
Thank you.
We'll close out the Zoom and we'll close it out. Thank you again. Bye, guys.
Bye. Good to
Enjoy
see you
celebrating.
all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.